Episode 7 begins the afternoon after episode 6 was edited and uploaded the day before. The noise you can hear in the distance is the factory running rice polisher. So that's been doing sterling work. Back to Dadang's house. Bit of fine work left on the rendering, well, look at it. The shade at least. I'm not worried about getting heat stroke out there. So we have refining work going on. Looks like there's no work happening on the well, so that might be complete. Although I'll break. The spouting work on our house, well, they've got a spout across the front, down the side now, so I think that may be complete. In and see if I can have a safe look inside. Looking from a bit closer, we're getting a little bit of ornate on the corner. And you can see the underside of the porch. So that flows across the front edge here to behind that wall you've seen previously. There's a spout, and then the water is directed out through the posts, which is cool. Inside. One thing that's really noticeable with people who have no electricity for a lot of time is that you don't get a lot of power points. There's one over there, a couple of light switches there, a power point there. That's it for the room. And contrast that with my lounge room, where I've got 8 power points in one room. Kitchen, where there is, oh God, probably 20. So things are a bit different, depending on what you're used to. Looking at the height of these walls, I think what's probably going to happen is, like in my house, there'll be a drop ceiling about 1/2 metre below that top liner of concrete. That'll give us about a 3 metre ceiling. That eye bolt up there is connected to a stainless steel cable which runs inside to a reel with 100 metres on it, and that stainless steel cable will go across to another eye bolt on the back gable of our house over there, and we'll run a number of lines across that. There's actually there'll be a power line from my old switchboard, which means they get access to the public district network, and there's also a line from my new switchboard, which will means they'll have access to the off-grid network, and there'll also be a line which will come about halfway across to a light fitting, and at the other end of that there'll be a light sensor, and we'll actually have a light fitting out here which will turn on automatically at night to provide some illumination out the back here. So that's 3 of the cables that will be strung on the stainless steel cable. May also run an Ethernet cable, not sure yet. I'm just looking at what this spouting along the south side of our house does. And spout out this end, which in an ideal circumstance would mean it would rain would run into that drain there. The fair chance is going to overshoot that, wash this out, but oh well, not my design, not my fault. And at the other end there's a downspout connection, which will just dump it on the ground. but so it doesn't matter which way up, which way they've set it to run. It's got outlets to each end, and on the front here there's an outlet at the south end, and that's it. So hopefully they've got it sloped from north to south, and it's a handy hanging rail for one of Azra's birdies. Very, very talkative birdies. Come on, speak up, tweet tweet, come on. You know you want to, you're just camera shy now. Hey, camera shy? Okay, have it your way. Okay, this end is open, and given that it's cut at an angle, I think that probably is intended to be that way rather than have a cap on it. As opposed to that one over there which has a cap. Oh well, all very interesting. We'll see what happens next time it rains. Still digging going on the bottom of the well. Very interesting. Well, next day, and obviously we've had lots of rain since last report. And they're still cutting wood over there. I think it's these pieces of wood that they're making. You see there? Not certain what they're for. I think they might be to do with the ceiling. Either the supports to hold the ceiling up while it's installed, or there seems to be too many of those, so maybe it's the wooden strips that the ceiling's going to be screwed to. I guess I'll find out more later, as usual. I'm just going to go and have a look down the well again, but looks like it'll be too slippery trying to get there at the moment. So I'm not about to take any risks. The medical situation around here is not real good if I get in trouble. I thought they were going to use the black metal for the roof for the chicken structure, but apparently they only used it for the front porch, because this is the rest of the structure. Pretty fancy for a chook shed. Oh, there's Shouty Cat. Well, there were torrential rains again overnight, and I don't think I'm going to go any closer to Dadang's house, because I'll probably slip over in the mud and get in trouble with your boater. But they can continue working inside, because it's all watertight from the roof. I don't have to worry about too much mud or anything. Not much more to report there, really. That'd be good to see. There's a ceiling going to go up underneath the porch. So presumably the same will happen over here. The ceiling's going up inside. So it's a higher ceiling than I was thinking. I thought it would be half a metre down from the top, and it's not. So we're getting a ceiling at about 3.5 metres. It's enough to have a mezzanine deck. I thought the well was done at the top, but it's gone up a layer or two, and it's got a bit broader. I'm not sure that I'm that keen to get close to look down inside now. I'm not quite stable enough on my feet for that. Wouldn't want to take a header into that. This is obviously for sealing works. And yes, it's still pretty wet out here. Didn't rain last night, but takes a little while to dry up. It's hot out, so I won't be out for long today. But, got a bit of tile work going up around the base of the walls for the outside. And we can, I don't know if you can hear the sound, but there's the rice factories at it again. Okay, so we're going to have a bit of an awning on the front here. Ceiling under the porch is being finished up nicely. Hello. So we have I guess that guy's going to go back to where the window. So yes, lots and lots of progress going on. I think I'm probably best to get out of the way of all these hard workers. And this is the concrete mixer. I have bought a better one, and I'm still waiting for that to be delivered. It was due on May 23, and I doubt I'm going to get it by August 23, so it's quite a few months over already. But it'll get here eventually. Another week has zoomed by since the last upload, so I'd better see what the status is now and upload this week's contribution. So it's going to be a bit noisy down there by the sound of it. There's tiling going on still, so we'll see what it's like when I get there. The well is taller than it was, so a bit harder for small children to fall in there. And the water table would appear to be about 2 metres below ground level. So that means there's probably about 4 to 5 metres of water in there. That's a fair bit. Okay, time to wrap up episode 7. You've seen lots of little clips there. So Dadang's house is coming on quite nicely. We had some guys here yesterday to measure up to do a little bit more stuff inside our house. So still improvements going on to this house. And I haven't yet heard when my new toy is due to arrive. It was ordered in February, due March 23, but due to a global situation, it only came off the production line at the end of last month, I gather, due to supply chain problems. And now I'm just waiting for it to be shipped from Taiwan, so that could be a delay too. Yeah, more on that when it gets here, or when I go to see it before it gets here. But for now, I'll put together this lot and upload upload the next video. See you later.